What is going on, beautiful people? I hope you guys are doing well. So I've been getting a lot of great questions from you guys and even through email. So I'm sorry if I haven't wrote back to you. I'm most likely going to do a video on your question. And then that way it can help other people as well. So if you got any questions, please leave them down below or email me and I'll do some videos on that. But today, this is why I'm doing this video, is I've been getting lots of questions on skin cancer. So how I found the skin cancer. So I was actually coming out of the shower one day and my back was itchy. So I just started scratching my back and noticed some blood on my hands. And I looked in the mirror and noticed my mole was bleeding. So it was first itchy and then it started bleeding, and I got into the doctor right away. They removed the mole. It was actually quite deep in the skin too, and it was like a cyst. I got it removed and came back that it was basal cell carcinoma. So some people are wondering what type of cancer it was. It was basal cell carcinoma, and you know, I was completely freaked out. I was just living in complete fear at that time. And you know, before that I was naive. I'd go out in the sun and burn. I would use tanning beds. I was living, you know, just living a lifestyle, drinking lots of alcohol and eating a lot of acidic foods. And it caught up with me. And so from there on, you know, I tried to take some you know, precaution. I tried to always wear a hat when I was outside and not spend too much time in the sun and try to cover up. And then what happened is I got another abnormal mole on my chest, and I was referred to a skin specialist, skin surgeon, and that was just an awful day. I spent almost a full day there, and they just removed a large chunk of my skin on my chest, stitched that up. They moved a couple moles on my legs, on my back, and it just, you know, it just kept coming up where it was like cancer. And I just thought, you know, what can I do here? It seems like these moles just keep popping up. And then it was, you know, shortly after that, maybe, I can't remember if it was a few years, then I started getting ovarian cysts. And so my health just continued to decline. And I thought, you know, what is going on here? What could I possibly be doing? You know, I'm not spending too much time in the sun. I'm covering up. What else could I do? So I mentioned to the doctor, you know, could this have anything to do with my diet or what I'm eating? And, you know, he just said, no, this is genetic. And that just didn't set well with me. So, you know, I found, I started doing my own research, started looking into lots of information, and that's all I would do all day, is just search and try to find information, and on ovarian cysts, on skin cancer, on just cancer in general. And it took a while, but I eventually came across Dr. Morse. And, you know, I found that it's really the lymphatic system that's a huge part of the reason why I keep getting these issues and these cysts, and, you know, the ovarian cysts and the basal cell carcinoma, the skin cancer. It's all in the lymphatic system. So there's two fluids of the human body. There's your blood and your lymph, and lymph is about 75% fluid in your body. And it's the sewer system, the gigantic sewer system. So if it's stagnant, then that's when, you know, we can run into trouble, health issues. And the blood always has to be about a 7.4 pH. So, you know, the body will keep that in balance, or else we would die. But that's where I came across, you know, alkaline foods and eating lots of fruits and vegetables and hydrating foods and high water content foods. So I've really changed my whole diet and lifestyle, and that'll be in another video on what I'm doing for the skin cancer, what I eat, and why I choose to live this lifestyle. And you know, one thing I want to mention to you is do not let fear, you know, push you into making a quick decision. Of course, there's, you know, certain situations where you have to act fast, but, you know, take some time and do some, you know, try to find what resonates with you. And that's the biggest thing I can put out there. And also don't, you know, ignore signs. You know, one thing that I can take from the conventional doctors is, you know, they did remove the cancer cells, but it just kept coming back. So I wasn't addressing the cause. You know, this whole universe is based on physics, cause and effect. So I like to get to the root. What is causing this? So for me, it was, you know, excessive using the tanning beds and trying to get that golden skin color, and just, you know, excessively burning, and then having a burning diet, which is an acidic diet, and that, like I said, I'll cover in a future video. But it's also, you know, what I took from the doctors is following the, hopefully I don't butcher this up, but following the ABCDE rule. So if a mole is asymmetrical, so if you notice that like the border isn't quite symmetrical, there's border, there is color. If, you know, the color seems a bit off to you, diameter, and then there's, I believe it's evolving. So if you notice the mole is changing in any way, just get it checked out. If you just have any suspicion about a mole, just get it checked out. But really, for me, what I found is it's addressing the lymphatic system and getting the lymphatic system moving, and we'll talk about that in a future video. Just wanted to put that out there, and again, this is just my own personal experience and what I'm doing, so not telling you what you should do. I will be sharing what I'm doing now to move my lymphatic system and take care of my skin, so stay tuned for that video. And hope you guys have a fabulous day. Remember, do not let fear guide you. Always let love guide you, and try to do what resonates with you. Trust your gut, and yeah, and take care of yourselves. Take care of your skin. It's your largest eliminative organ. It's your third kidney. So I will come out with a video on how I'm caring for my skin now, and what I'm eating and what I'm doing. And that's all to come. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you want, just leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite fruit is. I'd love to hear what your favorite fruit is. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you, and we'll catch you in another video. As always, be alkaline, be yourself, and be getting in some fruits and vegetables. Cheers.